Welcome back to Colorado's Best. If you or a loved one have been told they need to have back surgery, you know it can be very frightening. More than 700,000 back surgeries are done every year, but in this next interview, we have groundbreaking medical news. A leading neurosurgeon is performing this once massive surgery with a minimally invasive technique. In fact, he just performed the surgery on an 87-year-old nun in Minnesota. I spoke remotely with Dr. Hamid Abbasi to learn more. Welcome to the show, Dr. Hamid Abbasi.
Oh, thank you very much for having me.
I'm excited to talk about this revolutionary new treatment. You've found a way to do back surgery on patients without it being such a life-altering surgery. Minimal downtime. You don't have to do the large incisions. In fact, we're looking at video of someone that you did surgery on, and they were able to walk just 2 hours later. Please tell us what this is.
Not only being able to walk 2 hours later, but being able to go home 2 hours later after the surgery, which would have been impossible with open old-fashioned surgery. We made spinal fusion, which is usually a 4, 5, 6 hour surgery and 1,000 cc of blood loss, to a half an hour procedure where a patient can go home directly from a surgery center. We reduced the risks associated with that, and we changed the equation where we can provide this surgery to people who until now, it would be too much of a surgery, too dangerous for them to receive this kind of surgery, to make them independent in life, especially elderly.
Yeah, this is amazing. So many people have back problems. So who is the ideal candidate for this surgery?
As a matter of fact, by the time you're 70 years old, there's only 2% chance that you don't have spine problem. Many of these patients we can help without the surgery, but that percent is increasing. Practically, we help. If you have a spine, you will have spine problem, and we can help you.
So many people, and I have heard this personally from a lot of friends, they undergo back surgery and they continue to have the same problems. So how can you help them?
Well, in a regular surgery, for lack of other term, we fillet you open. We cause too much damage to get where the pathology, where the problem is. Whereas we can go with a tube that is barely thicker than a pencil, and over that tube we perform the entire surgery. We perform much less damage to get to the problem, and we fix it with the technology. And this is a technology story, that we are able to use these advanced tools to solve a problem, a mechanical problem, which is in our spine.
Now, you're training other surgeons to do this. We've got to wrap things up, but real quick, what advice would you give to surgeons and people who think this is too good to be true?
I'll just go and listen to the patient who have gone through, patient who have been told they will die of surgery because they need 8 hour surgery. We do a 1 hour surgery, we send them home next day. And this is a repeating story. We have thousands of testimonials, and they should just look into the data. That's my advice for anybody who thinks this is too good to be true. Look into the data.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we're going to give people some more information.
My pleasure.
For more information on this minimally invasive surgery and how you can find a surgeon in the Denver area trained with this technique, go to inspiredspine.com or call 888-717-1099.